Good Mili Falcha. Welcome to the Jacobite Hiker.
Right folks, that's us leaving Milngavie again. And we're heading out on the West Highland Way again. I'll have a quick look at the board and just see how far we get. I'm not going to rush myself. I've come up last night, left Peterborough last night, 10 o'clock. There's the board. Welcome to the start of your journey. As you walk the West Highland Way, look out for these people from the past. They too travel parts of this route for many different reasons and all have a tale to tell. We hope you enjoy your visit and that your walk is a pleasant one. Right, so I left Peterborough last night at 10 o'clock on the coach, the National Express coach, to Nottingham. Changed there and I went all the way up Newcastle, Edinburgh and ran to Glasgow this morning. Got into Glasgow late, so about 9:20 to 10 into Buchanan Street Station. Walked round the corner to Queen Street and jumped on the train to Milngavie. Went to Tesco's for some supplies and that's us heading off. So I'm buggered before I start. So we'll just see how far we get. Right, catch you in a wee bit. Hello. Looking forward to this. Looking forward to this. It's quite a nice wee stroll by the stream. Lovely. Got to cross that soon. First mile or two is always the worst on the walk, any walk, just where you get adjusted to having your bag on your back. Then you kind of slip into it, don't you? It's quite a nice day. Excuse me. That's quite a nice day. So basically, after you leave Milngavie, come through this little parky bit, up the hill. That's a bit steep, that bit. I think that Loch Lomond and the stairs on Loch Lomond are the hardest bits. The rest of it's okay. Even Devil's Staircase is okay. Oh, lovely. Catch a woman wiping her dog's arse. Aye. Hello. Hello. It's muddy. That'll catch you up there. Cheerio. Right, so you follow that path there along the side of the river, up through here, past all the dog walkers, and you get to this sign here, and you take a right, and it starts getting steep. West Highland Way, Mugdock Country Park, 2¼ miles. Milgai, 3/4 of a mile. This bit's steep. And they've still got these wee stupid statue things here, look. They're all over the place. There's loads of them up here. Scholar's Rock. Apparently this is. It's very steep. This is one of the worst bits on your legs. Right at the start of the walk. So when you're buggered from the travelling up, this kicks the shite out of you. Afternoon, right. It's not afternoon yet. It's still morning. Bloody hell, it's only 11:30. Panting already. There's more of these, look. Right. Onwards and upwards. This wee hill gets me every time. Goes up and up. There you go. Oh yeah. Walk till about 3 o'clock. See where I end up. Not near the top yet. Oh boy. I can see the top. First day is always the worst. And I'm always knackered from the travelling up. This doesn't help. And I've not had a decent night's sleep since the last night I was in the tent. That was about 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Oh wow. It's lovely though. See how steep it is. Oh. This is the worst bit till you get to Loch Lomond, and then coming out of Loch Laidon. Quite a bit of elevation this. Right, get to the top, put the camera away. Oh. Sweating my arse off. That's us. Right, made it. Let's carry on. It's over the hill, turn left. It's a killer, that hill. Right, Mugdock Country Park, 2 miles. There's a sign. Right, I follow this path along through the trees. It's just lovely. I was going to bring the big camera with me, the Canon, but I decided just to leave it because if we get snow and -8 and lots of rain, I don't want to risk damaging it. So all the filming for this walk is going to be done using the Castle Brave 7 LE, and I'll just have to try and zoom in on bits. Excuse me, I'll have to zoom in on bits on the editing side. Look at that. Hopefully she'll manage to keep me going. It's lighter than a Canon. Straight on. Yeah, straight through the trees. Don't go up that hill bit there. That's an additional wee walk. So, right, it's 20 to 12. Nice. Aye, so right, it's basically just follow this path right the way along, and then eventually you'll get to a bit where it crosses a main road. When you get to the road, it's signposted anyway, take a left. What a glorious day. It was pissing down the rain the whole way up from Peterborough yesterday, last night. Raining this morning in Glasgow. Look at this here. Brilliant. Oh, birch bark. I've got some in my pouch. Should be able to get some fires this time. I'll have to sort that left shoulder out, something's not right. Oh wow. Yeah, as I say, you wouldn't think you were about an hour from Glasgow, half hour or so from Glasgow. Sorry. Just worried he knocked me in the bloody water, that's all. I slobbered on a stick. because of the big bag. Dogs don't like the big bag, or when you've got a poncho on. Makes you look big and threatening to them. They don't like it. Okay, 1.5. Mugged up 1.5. That's the golf course over there, and this is Allender Water. So you follow that path there, all the way up to that signpost there. Turn right if you want the visitor centre, if not, just go straight ahead. And we want straight ahead. Right. Khyber Pass, half a mile. West Highland Way goes this way. I'll keep overtaking these two women, and then they keep overtaking me. Let's just put the camera up a little bit. That's better. I want to get some scenery, not just a path. It's lovely wood. It's stunning. Lovely colours. Tail end of autumn, winter now. It's the 28th of December. And nearly 12 o'clock. I'm only going to walk to 3. Been a long day yesterday. We had the mother-in-law's dog at the vet's about 4 o'clock yesterday morning. Didn't sleep much that night. Didn't sleep much during the day, if anything. And then got the coach last night at 10 o'clock. Didn't sleep much on the coach to Nottingham. Didn't sleep much on the coach from Nottingham to Glasgow. So I'm exhausted. So it might be a really, really short day today. We shall see. I'm not bothered. I'm here for my mental health, so I'm not rushing. Even if I get to Dungoyne, that'll be alright for today. As you can hear, out of breath. Oh, look at that. Ah, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Right, path goes on. Oh, stunning, look at that. Oh, it's been a struggle getting here from my head. But this will help. Definitely this will help. Right, keep going on this path. I'll catch you up there. Cheerio. Round the gate. It's not really a gate. Sculpture really. Round the sculpture. Through the walls. Like cairns really. You get to there. Cullen 7 miles. Room 10. Public path to Milgai 2 miles. West Highland Way. So you turn left here. Down the hill. and then turn right at the stones. Through the stones, and then you're above the river again. You got the river down below you, and there's a wee wood on the right. That's just lovely. That's the stones that have come through in many a walk. Right, I've got a little tripod for this stand, but I can't find it. That's why I've not done any walking bits of me yet. When I stop, I'll have a look for it. Trying to get me on camera. Not lovely. I'm in the kilt again. I'm always in a kilt or a plaid. I opted for a kilt. I'll give you a load down later at some point. Stuff I've got with me. Right, so that's 2 miles. Cairns 7. We'll see how we go. I am exhausted from yesterday and last night's travelling up. Oh, look at that. You know, even though you've done it before, it's still lovely. Alright, follow it down over this little boardwalk. Enough stick on there, just in case. Some of it's getting rotten already. Back on the path. Oh. Lovely wee forest bit. I love stuff like this. Love stuff like this. I think with the water and all the supplies, and I brought the big tarp with me just in case we get some really bad weather. I can sort of put it over the tent, give myself a wee camp area so I can still cook and stuff, you know. I was going to bring the wee tarp, but it's a homemade type thing off of an old ground sheet and it doesn't really cover much, so, and the only other tarp I've got at the moment is the big DD tarp, 4x4. So I've just brought that. My head's feeling of this already. You know, when I got off the bus, because of fighting the anxiety, I've got depression and anxiety, and it's been horrendous the last few months, 6 to 8 months, rocking, zoning out, anxiety attacks have been a nightmare, but managing to feel the effects of the anxiety attack building up in my body, and 95% of the time, sometimes more, I'm able to stop it from going full blown. You know, breathing techniques and sort of it's a wee bit like meditation really, helping me to keep them at bay most of the time. Occasionally they just hit you out of the blue and they're really painful. So before I was ill, I used to be excited about coming home, travelling, going on the trains, going on the buses, hiking, meeting people, Wouldn't sleep for days before I was coming, but since I've been ill, I just don't want to do things. I can't process things, and you know, can't manage to do much. You shut yourself away a lot of the time. So, battling an anxiety attack the last few days because I was coming up, and then to get the taxi to the bus station last night in Peterborough. It's really difficult. But once I was on the coach, I just went straight to the back. There wasn't many people on it. I was out the way, so I was able to kind of calm down. But then you get into Nottingham and it's bad again. Alright. And then get out the back of the next bus and kind of relax. I was even quieter. And then when you get into Glasgow, anxiety is bad again. And bad to walk round and get on the train. And there was next to nobody on that train at the back of the carriage that I was in. So then I get relaxed and calm again. And then you've got to go to Tesco's in Milngavie from the station to get a couple of bits. So the anxiety's up again. Now I'm about 3 miles in and it's starting to go down again. So the nice weather, the nice people you see. I think when I'm on the walks I can talk to people because it's only brief, fleeting. My head can cope with that. And then after a few days, when I feel a wee bit more like myself, I can have longer conversations with people. That's what it seemed like anyway. I remember this bit here. I remember it all so far. That's good, isn't it? Aye. Lovely wee place. Right round the corner by those woods. I think it's the woods for me. Look at that. I think it's just something about woodlands for me. Oh, the gorse there. Woodlands and the hills just seem to calm me down. Aye. Still got signs of the rain that had the last few months. If you've seen my videos, Rannoch to Corrour and Neptune staircase, it was bloody wet then, constant for days, every night for days, and spritting in the morning, dribs and drabs throughout the day. The poor buggers had about 7 or 8 weeks of rain. Oh dear. There's a wee bridge along here somewhere. And then it's Craighallion, the fire memorial, Carbeth, the house with the red paint. Yeah. I'm remembering it. It's good. It's good for me. Oh, this is helping relax me already. Oh dear. Yeah, I wonder what is quieter here. I can hardly hear it. That's how cold it's been, look. Nice. Might be in for a chilly night, huh? It's supposed to get -8 some nights. So that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Eh? Oh wow. There's a wee bridge. Right, on up there to Craighallion Loch. Right, so I'm going to catch you up there. Battery's nearly done already. See you in a bit. Cheerio. Right, so you follow the path along there and you get to Craighallion Loch. Now this camera's not going to pick this up, but just in there there's a wee deer. It's just a beautiful day. Look at it. It's gorgeous. They said it might be raining. Look at that. Blue sky. There's a farmer up there. That deer's going to run for its life in a minute. You'll not see it on this. Right, Craighallion Loch. We'll carry on up there. See you in a bit. Cheerio. Right. The Craighallion Fire Memorial. Been here quite a few times now. As I've mentioned in previous videos, it was a meeting place where people used to come and talk about the troubles and probably share a beer and have a wee fire during the Depression. And there's the loch down there. It's a lovely wee spot with a wee burn trickling down there like that. Lovely. Got a peacefulness about it. Craighallion Fire Memorial. Let's crack on. Oh. Right, we're going up over that ridge up there and down to, I forgot. Craighallion Fire Memorial, Carbeth. Over the ridge to Carbeth. So I'll catch you up there. Cheers. That one's all closed up. Carbeth. It's a holiday community. Looks like the house is getting some building done. I don't think that was there last time I came through. Right, Drimmen 8 3/4, Callairn 5 3/4. And this bit's also part of the John Muir Way public footpath. Milgai 3.5 miles. I've only done 3.5 miles. I've sorted the shoulder out. That feels better. The bag's big. It feels okay once it's on. You don't feel like you're carrying much once it's on. I think I've probably got about 15 kilograms on my back, and probably 3 in the side bag. Oh, look at that. Oh, just I really do have a thing for forests. And there's deer out because I saw them earlier on. There's 2 or 3 there. Oh. Right. Oh. I'm starting to feel relaxed already. I don't feel well yet. It'll take a few more days. But the anxiety's definitely eased off. Definitely eased off. More holiday homes. Lovely. There was one here that burnt down. Looks like they've built it up again. Maybe. Yeah, they have. Good. Too nice a place not to have a wee cabin on it. Still part of Carbeth. Look at the view they've got though on a nice day like this. Gorgeous. Right, let's crack on. Loud people, aren't there? I like it. Boots and all, look. Nice, isn't it? They're cracking. Lovely kilt. Right up the hill, past the house. Oh, painted the gate up. And all yellow now. The Shire, that's it. I couldn't remember the name. The Shire. All done, 92 to go. Again. Right, that was an onwards. Could easily live in a place like this. Easily. It's going to take me a day or two, folks. My head's been in a really bad place. Not suicidal, but a really bad place. Caught myself rocking on the bloody bus this morning. Right, Cullen 5 1/4. No, Guy 3 3/4. Women 8 1/4. So, if Drimmon's 8 1/4, I've been looking about 10, 11. That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Oh, not today. Yeah, Alrioch. Right, it's a tight bend to the right here, and if you walk on the right hand side of the road like you're supposed to, they can't see you coming. So you're safer on this wee bit walking on the left till you get past the corner and then swap over, and then you'll be safer. I don't know. Bollocks. First day in any walk's always the worst. I think I've had about 4 hours sleep in 2 days. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. What a place to live. 4 miles to Milguy, 5 to Cullen, Lumen 8. Right, might have a coffee. Might have a break in here. I like it in here. Yeah, Let's go over there. Down there on the rocks. That's a ninny. Oh. Here it comes. Oh. Okay. Farm stock. Farm livestock. Keep gate shut. Right. Can't remember that one. I'll put it on the screen. That one's done going. We're heading downhill for a wee bit. So, let's go. The wee village down there is Corrour. This camera's steady enough. Can't believe the weather I've got. It's downhill and up a wee bit and flat. Highland cow on the hill there. It's gorgeous, look at that. The wee village over there. It's Corrour. There's Dungoyne. Down there you got more Highland cows. Gorgeous. Right, I'm heading that way. Catch you in a bit. Right, it's going down this. A wee bit tricky. Oh. Steeper than it looks. Right, we're a wee break for 10 minutes. Bit of cheese and some water. Wensleydale with some cranberry. Some water. I'm done in. Really am done in. I'm exhausted. I think I'll be stopping soon. The sun is starting to get lower. Yeah, sun's starting to get a wee bit lower. Just beautiful. The bag's feeling heavier. Not because it's heavier, but because I'm tired. It's going to be a short day for me, folks. I've fenced that off since the last time I came through here. The trees, I mean. There was Highland cows on there. Yeah, look at that. They're just gorgeous. Yeah. It's Conic Hill and Ben Lomond. Right, let's head downhill for a wee bit. Then there's a slight uphill and downhill and flat. Oh, can't believe the weather for December. Look at it. That's summer's day. There's a nip in the air though. Definite nip. I can feel it in my hands and my knees. Oh, in the shade that temperature drops. That's noticeable. We're in for a chilly night. I think the sun's not got far to go. Yeah. Must say the battery's lasting well, all the way from Milgai to here, and a wee bit before. Very pleased. Just hope the footage is okay, folks. Trying to hold this as steady as possible. When I stop tonight, I'll find a wee tripody thing that goes on the bottom, screws in the bottom of this, and then I can get some walking shots and stuff. Get me in the wee movie, me in the shot. People keep asking you, want to see your kilt and stuff. So, you know, like I've said before, I know what I look like. But that's what people want to see, so see what I'm carrying, see what I'm walking in. Same old things really, walking. I've got the cream ghillie shirt on, leather waistcoat, same jacket. I've just added a couple of buttonholes myself. Put 3 new buttons on so I can do it up. Oh, you know, cover my chest, keep me warmer and drier. Yeah, sunset's over that hill. It's getting low. It's getting really low. Wish I could remember what the name of that hill is. Lovely looking hill. Right, it's downhill here. I'm just going down to level with the distillery. I'm going to go over the ridge, put the tent up. I'm not even going as far as the beech tree. That's how tired I am, folks. If you know this walk, or you've done it before. Temperature's dropping. Big time. Oh. I can see the distillery from here, I think. That's the only thing with this camera though, that the Canon has and this hasn't. A bloody good zoom. You know, even with the kit lens that I've got on the Canon EOS M50, I can zoom in better than this. Oh, look at that. Just glorious. The farm building. I can't remember the name of that either. I've been through here quite a few times now over the years. Oh. If you know this walk, you know how little distance I've done today. If you have problems with your mental health, you'll understand why. Oh. I'm not nuts or anything, you know, I'm not psychotic and suicidal, but depression and anxiety, my God. My God. Right. no energy whatsoever. Right. Always shut the gate, folks. Oh, look at that. Wow. So, it's down here, over the bridge, turn left, follow the path along there, past the distillery which is there, along to here, over the ridge somewhere there, tent up. That'll be me for the night. Like I said, if you've got any issues with your mental health, you'll understand what I mean. Insomnia, just relentless. Enthusiasm to do anything is pretty much zero. And if you do get a little spark of enthusiasm, it doesn't bloody last long enough to do what you want to do. Your mood is low and grumpy when you normally wouldn't be. You just want to sleep during the day because you're exhausted because you didn't sleep the night before. You can't nap, and then you're awake for 4 or 5 hours, and then you sleep solid, and it's time to get up. The anxiety kicks in when you've got to go anywhere, see anyone, including shopping with the missus. And it's like if you're doing stuff for other people, it's like you can kind of coax yourself into doing stuff, but then when you get home and the tasks are done, your brain just shuts down and there isn't a bloody thing you can do about it. It's a horrible, horrible thing to have. I hate being ill with this. I hate it. Nice wee wood. Thought about camping in there once. There's too many fallen trees all the time. You don't want to risk one going on you. It's frustrating, folks, I tell you. Frustrating, annoying. Makes me angry sometimes, the way I am now. I hate it. But I've got plenty of support, and I've got measures in place now to make sure I don't want to top myself again. That once was enough. Got a good support network around me. People that love me. Got to stay here for my boys anyway. My honorary girls. Yeah, When the head's all right, the body's fine. When the head's not right, everything's shit. Right, that's the bridge. Up here, turn left. Yeah, that's it. Brimmin, 7 miles. No chance. Cairn 3. No chance. That means I've only come about 5 miles. Whee! Boom! No guy. 5.5 miles. So half mile there. Half mile down here. 6 miles today. That's pitiful. Isn't it? And those of you that watch my wee videos know that I don't like to rush. I like to take my time and soak everything in. I don't have the physical capabilities that I had when I was in my 30s or even 40s. And certainly not in my 20s. Jesus. Used to be so fit. Sad, isn't it? But I'm doing it. I'm here. It might only be 6 miles, but it's 6 miles closer to Fort William. And it's 6 miles battling the anxiety and the depression. So I'm here to get my head right. So if I can get my head right, hello, then I win. And the depression doesn't. Hello. And you beautiful. Eh? You beautiful. There's ice on the grass. Frost. Temperature's going to dip tonight. Oh dear. I cannot tell you how done in I am. Every step is hurting. Not because of the bag, just because I'm tired. My back and the bag feels okay. Feels heavy when you pick it up, but when it's on you don't notice it. Oh dear. Every step at the moment, that's a bit of a challenge. I know I'm close to where I want to be, so it's just a case of fighting through it, get there, get ready for the night. The more I do, the more I win. Even if it's just a wee bit, I still beat the bloody thing. That's what I want to do. That's what I need to do. Beat this. Got counselling, a work-related retraining and cognitive behavioural therapy in January. And had meetings with the people from each of them over the last couple of weeks, and between chatting with them and myself, painfully came to the realisation that I'm not well enough at the moment to even start them, because they're all pretty intense. It might be too much for me at the moment, the way I am. So, can you speak to your GP and the Universal Credit people and get re-referred to the programmes in January? So, but the way my head's been lately, The way I've been, there's no guarantee that if I'd just stayed down there in Peterborough doing the same things in the same little vicious cycle, there's no guarantee when January comes that they'll accept me. So that's why I'm here. Walking's the only thing that seems to fix me for any period of time. I think that's the A9 over there. I'll have to check and put it on the screen. No, I'm not sure it is. Yeah, I see the gate. Thanks for listening to my drivel, folks. If you have got some issues with your mental health, see your doctor. Tell your loved ones. Don't bottle it up like I have. It doesn't help at all. Not in the slightest. And go and join a group like Andy's Man Club, because they are just a godsend. I know I've not been for 3 or 4 months because of my rocking and the zoning out, because I'm a proud guy and I'm embarrassed. But when I get my head in a better place, I'll be going back. I miss it. The camaraderie, the non-judgmental banter. It's excellent. And the support they offer is amazing. But if you don't have any of those things and you need to talk to someone, ring 111 or the Samaritans. Suicide isn't the only way out, folks. Anyway, on a happier note, in about an hour's time, I'm going to be relaxing in the tent and cooking up some food to warm me up before bed. And I'm going to sleep like a bloody baby. Feel for the sheep. I think it's Drumgoyne Distillery. I'll put it on the screen. Been by here loads of times and I can't remember that either. Oh. At least you don't have to remember if you've got your drawers on or not when you've got a kilt, because you don't need them. Hello. Hello, girls. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Right. Not far now. Not far now. Big plane. Right. Let's go to where I was going to go in the first place. It's just down here. I don't think there've been many people on this path though. Not at this time of night. In the afternoon. 2:45, folks. See how bloody slow I've been. Glengoyne. That's it. Glengoyne Distillery. Right, I think I'm the other side of this gate. The angle of the distillery. Yeah, I'm over there. Not far now. Not far. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I use those trees there as shelter. Oh. Glengoyne Distillery. Yeah, up here. Just up here. I'll do it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. 3 o'clock, Mary. I'm spent. It's getting low now. Oh. Oh yeah. It's up here. I think that's it there. I think that's it. No. No. Oh, God. Oh. And this is someone with experience, folks. Jesus. Oh. Hell. Right, okay. I think it's there. It's there or there. The angle looks right. I think this is it. I think this is it. Please be it. That's it there. I'm past it. That's it there. That's it there. I'll do. That's it. That's it. That's where I was. Grass is a bit longer. Well folks, it's 10:30. I think it's Wednesday morning. This one's gone tits up as well. Another hike gone wrong. Right, I forgot to bring the sleeping bag liner. I forgot to bring a woolen jumper. And most important, I forgot to bring my pills for my head. Didn't realise till this morning. And the weather report that I checked the other day was totally bloody wrong again. I'm going to have to find a way of checking them with the local weather instead of the national weather. It got down to about -7 or 8 last night, and it's forecast for that all day. Sunny during the day, but cold. It's -4 at the moment, but when the wind comes out, it's going to feel like -8. Look at the ice in the tent. This side here is just sort of what's the word? Thawed out. This side here is just thawed out this morning. But look at the ice on the tent. Look at that on the normal bits and the rest of it. So it was a really cold night. I've got ice inside the door and outside the door. So I'm going to pack up. All the bags ready. Got my wee side bag there, which looks heavier than it is. So does the big bag actually. But tent's going to go on the side, poles on that side. I'm going to pack up and walk back to Milngavie, jump on a train to Glasgow, and then see if I can get. I'm shivering here. It is really bitter. That sun is deceiving. So that's the plan. I'm going to head back to Glasgow and hopefully get a train back south and just leave it until spring, because yeah, that's the other thing. I have a dodgy right lung. A couple of years ago I had pneumonia in my right lung, and in cold weather it's not the best. Sometimes it's alright at the moment, but breathing in this for a few days, I don't want to risk ending up in hospital. So down to the weather, down to me. Not the weather, down to the weather forecast being wrong and me forgetting a couple of bits, mainly my head pills. So I'm going to head back. So I'll catch you on the route. Alright? Cheerio folks. I'll leave it in that lovely sunshine. Cheerio. So I'm just going to cook up some lunch, get that, and then head back that way towards Milngavie. I have a early train to catch from Milngavie to Buchanan Street, no, Queen Street. So I'm going to have some lunch and then head off that way to Milngavie, find someone near the town and pitch up. I've got a early train to catch from Milngavie to Queen Street tomorrow morning, walk round the corner and up the hill to Buchanan Street, and then there's a bus at 11:15 from Buchanan Street to Birmingham, then to Leicester, and then to Peterborough. And I'll get in at Peterborough. Excuse me if I'm shaking, it's bloody freezing. I'll get into Peterborough at 3 o'clock the next morning. And the reason for that is because of the weather report that I checked is not the same as the local weather report. And I forgot my pills for my head, which was a big mistake. And also because I don't want to risk damaging this right lung, because the weather is a lot colder than it was supposed to be on the national weather. So no point trying to fix my head and damaging my body. If I end up getting hypothermia or pneumonia again in my right lung, I'll be in hospital up here, and I don't want that, so that just defeats the object. So get some lunch, walk towards No Guy, pitch up, get into town the next morning, get the coach, get the train, get the coach, and head back to Susie. Right, I'll eat up. I'll catch you along the way. Up that way. Cheerio, folks. There's Dumgoyne and Glengoyne Distillery. Those poor wee sheep were out and everything last night. Got to -7 or 8 last night.
The end of the world at the palm of my hand. When it all goes to hell, will you still be my friend? My face to the sea and my back to the land. And if you can't come with me, I'll understand. I'll understand. Can we meet in the dark? We don't have to say much. And if you have to go, have to go. If we didn't know what we know. The end of the world at the palm of my hand. When it all goes to hell, will you still be my friend? My face to the sea and my back's to the land. And if you can't come with me, I'll understand. Can we meet in the dark? We don't have to say much. And if you have to go, have to go. Let you go, let you go. Let you go, let you go. If we didn't know what we know. 'Cause when you travel light, some things are left behind. The end of the world at the palm of my hand. When it all goes to hell, will you still be my friend? My face to the sea and my back to the land. If you can't come with me, I'll understand.
But no. Pain on the right hand side. Oh shit. Cold air's on the lung. Oh bollocks. Doing the right thing. Doing the right thing, folks. Doing the right thing. Oh. Ay, 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 ay. Oh. When I can, I need to ring my son Nathan. He was trying to ring me when I was trying to book the tickets for the train, the bus. Oh. 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 Ay, ay, ay. No, breathing's not good at all. Oh, that's painful. It wasn't yesterday. It bloody well is today. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm doing the right thing. I'm not a young man anymore, you see. 60 in a couple of years. Health comes first, doesn't it? Eh? Alright, the mental health side of it being up here does me wonders. There's no point putting myself in hospital. Oh. Right, it's a long straight path on this bit till we get round the other side of that hill there, which I cannot remember the name of, so I'm going to put the camera away and I'll get you up there somewhere. Heading up into those hills there. I'll get you up there. Oh, see you in a bit. Right folks, I don't know if the camera will pick this up. It's nearly sunrise. It's Thursday morning, at 10 to 8 in the morning. That's Mill Guy just in front of me below the hill. Got up early, had some breakfast, some hot chocolate, packed up. I'm heading towards Mill Guy to get the earliest train I can down to Queen Street in Glasgow. It's beautiful. And then when I get to Queen's Gate, I'm going to walk round the corner to Buchanan Street and get ready for the coach at 11:15. So I'll catch you along the way somewhere. Right, I'll leave you with that.
Jacobite fighting.